Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to for Byzantium episode 52 for the series, and last time we left off, I decided to pull the trigger on it and declare war on Persia. Of course, the Commonwealth and Persia's other allies joined in, but lots of my allies joined in, so we're going to see where it goes. I'm going to go ahead and slow the game down a little bit so I can kind of keep track of what is going on. So you can see that the Commonwealth's fighting some peasants. Muscovy peasants. There's their whole army is actually right there up in the north. You know what? That's a good thing. I'm going to take that as a gift that they're all the way up there. And I'm going to have to go ahead and rebalance my stability when I get the option to do it. But we're going to try to knock the Commonwealth out of the war, actually, as quick as we can. Drive their war enthusiasm up. And, their war exhaustion, I'm sorry, drive their war exhaustion up. And get them to drop out of the war and then focus all of my attention on Persia and their allies, which George is already down there kind of working on now, especially when Persia is actually fighting a bunch of other wars. So, let's see. Their army's up here. It looks like they did split some of them off. Traveled somewhere. I'm not sure where. Muscovy's actually not going for the Commonwealth. They appear to be going for Persia. You know what? I'm okay with that. Between me, Bavaria, and Bavaria's ally, and Bosnia, we should actually be okay. I can't take another negative stability, so I'm gonna have to take the ducats hit for that. And let's go ahead and start sieging some of the Commonwealth's territory. Bosnia will join up with us. Muscovy will go join Georgia, which is actually really good. Because Georgia will do some damage to Persia. And if Persia actually gets super distracted, which it looks like Muscovy is actually fighting the Persian army right now, if they get super distracted, that actually could really help us out, especially with Persia fighting these other wars. Are these guys going to win? They better win. The last thing I need is Muscovy going down there and just completely obliterating my war score. I don't need that right now. That was fast. I can't seem to go anywhere else. But I really don't want to go there, so I guess I'll just sit here for now. Okay, the Commonwealth is fighting Bavaria. They are getting absolutely destroyed down there, which is good. We'll drive that manpower right down to the ground. Muscovy coming around. They did lose that war, but it doesn't seem to be affecting us too much because Bavaria got that victory for us, which kind of balanced it out. All right, stability should be something I can go ahead and fix now. It is. Let's get that to 0. That's going to really help us out. We need that. Now I'm going to look at Austria real quick. Will they actually join? They will not. Okay, it was just something worth considering, and they're already at war, so there's just no point in actually calling them in. I hope they don't. Ooh, they did peace out. They did. So Persia is now fighting, is not fighting them anymore, and you can see that they're actually making a complete beeline towards Georgia and Muscovy. That could be a problem. Military tech 16 though against military tech 18. It's very possible Muscovy actually just absolutely crushes them. We see that Georgia and Muscovy's actually got a pretty large fleet out, so we might as well pull our fleet out as well and break this small barricade going on. They're going to try to run away, of course. We probably won't catch them, but we might as well go towards them. Oh, looks like they're going to pour it up. That's fine, though, because I can go ahead and set up some blockades myself. These guys really shouldn't have any navy at all, hardly, so there's really no... this isn't bad at all. Okay, we can see Muscovy lost these here to the Commonwealth. I'm not sure where the Commonwealth's army is. I need to keep track of that, make sure they don't come this way. As soon as we bust down these walls, which we just did, we're going to go ahead and push forward. And I actually should have came over here and sieged the war goal, but I'm so focused right now on the Commonwealth that I really didn't want to, because the Commonwealth is definitely going to be the more powerful enemy Muscovy is getting a little beaten up by everybody right now, but they should be alright. You can see war exhaustion getting pretty high for some of these countries here. I wonder if these guys would white peace out just to kind of help. It doesn't look like it. At some point, I'm going to want to try to get some of these guys to white peace. Okay, but we're taking a lot of territory here from the Commonwealth right off the bat. If I can actually go through and really mess these guys up, that would be awesome. Ooh, Bavaria's got a pretty large army over there fighting them. I don't think I will get there in time, because Bavaria would definitely need it. Oh, boy. I'm not going to get there in time. I should have probably sent an army over there to back them up. They're going to be pretty much obliterated now. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing I can do to help them. I'm going to have to come back here. The best thing for me to do is to keep my forces piled into the same area. Muscovy's coming back to resiege some of that back. And they keep losing to Persia somehow, so that's pretty awful. And Georgia at some point must have lost their army. No, they're coming around to try to help Muscovy. This is going to turn... Oh, this is already turning into a mess. I might need to throw all my forces at Persia. I might just need to let the Commonwealth just do its thing. Although they might really come down here and mess me up. Yep, I'm going to pull back and go straight for Persia. The war goal's down here, so I'm going to take the war goal. I really would like it if Bosnia joined me. So, they're my ally, though. They're not my vassal, so I really can't order them to join me. They just have to do it if they want to. Well, Bavaria's army should recoup. We'll see if they jump back in. Would love to get somebody else in here. I should have probably joined them when these guys were going to join, because now that they're not at war, that's one less person than I expected to actually join with. Persia's actually going to hit Georgia's army there. I feel like if Muscovy throws... No, Muscovy's going to go the other way. Even with the negative river crossing, really, how is Persia beating these armies? They shouldn't be beating this army. Georgia had the way better military tech. 19 to 16. There's absolutely no reason that that should have been a thing. Uh-oh. Commonwealth's taking everything back, as expected. Let's send my navy up here. We're going to do some blockading, try to get that war score up. I just got to get the war score high enough that I can take some of these provinces. They definitely have the higher war exhaustion. All of them do, so. That was one thing that was probably a good idea, was hitting them whilst their war exhaustion was high. Muscovy's taking back some of their territory. I wish they would group their forces together and get a decent army going. Well, we got the war score now, so that's good. Let's push forward and take all the territory that we need. The Commonwealth is probably going to push into our territory. I may potentially turn around and deal with that. We do have a pretty big fleet down here, actually. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to come down here and try to hit their fleet. I feel like maybe the Georgia's navy might join me if the Commonwealth comes up and tries to make a big deal out of something. I'm going to slow down the game just a little bit more. So I can really focus. I need to really focus right now. Okay. Like serious focus. This is some serious focus going on. I've decided to ignore... okay, Bavaria's got their army back out there. I've decided to ignore the Commonwealth. Simply because they're not my enemy. Persia is my enemy. The Commonwealth is a big enemy, but I need to take Persia out. Okay, I'm going to try to chase their navy down. They do appear to not want to fight my navy, so they're just really coming out here and blockading me to cause trouble that I don't need. I'm going to force this out so I can get a naval victory there. As long as I hold the war goal, I'll be good. And if I can really beat up on Persia, yes, there we go. If I can really beat up on Persia there, that will help. Because I can actually maybe get Persia to peace out without having to worry about anything else. I should. Oh, it looks like I might actually meet their navy. Don't think they're going to get away. Nope. Got them. They tried to fight me there. That was kind of silly of them. I have a fairly large army. Okay, and we're going to go mop up this ship here. There we go. Georgia's pushing back. Persia does have a lot of Muscovy's territory, but I'm going to go up there and make a difference in that, especially because the Commonwealth does have some forces up there. Bavaria is coming down here to help me. That or they're coming to fight Persia as well, which maybe isn't a bad thing. These both have fortresses here, I just realized. I'm not going to build any troops yet because I really haven't lost any. I want to let my manpower climb up. I probably could. I could build some mercenaries. That would probably be the smart thing to do. It would hurt me ducats wise, but you know what? I mean, this is really either this is a win or lose situation. To be honest with you. This right here is either where I win or I lose, so I might as well go ahead and try to win. A lot of losses going on here, and it's all up in Muscovy. I'm gonna go up there and just stomp Persia out of existence because I'm getting a little fed up with these losses. You know, to be honest with you, I'm actually getting really fed up with those losses. Bavaria here coming up to hopefully help out. We see the Commonwealth is moving around. They're kind of chasing Muscovy's army. I know if Muscovy hits these guys here, they're going to lose. Unless these guys actually break away fast enough, which would be really nice if they walked away. They're going to turn around as soon as Muscovy hits them. But if they can destroy this army quick enough, they're not going to. These guys are going to turn right around. Muscovy's doing some silly... My allies in general in this game just always do silly stuff. Wow, that's a lot of ducats though. Now I'll take the heir to the throne over those ducats though. I don't want to lose that much legitimacy and prestige for that long. Are they going to beat them? If they beat them beforehand, these guys will get a negative river crossing. Come on. They got them. These guys are going to take a negative river crossing. That's a huge deal because they're going to be outnumbered. And if the month ticks over, they'll get the morale back. They got their morale back. That's actually pretty huge. And look at that. They're actually going to go meet them, which would be kind of silly because they're going to take the negative river crossing. They might lose that. We need Muscovy to win this battle. That's really important that they win that. Alright. I kind of want to chase these guys down. I can't until I take these forts. Okay, so we're just going to take these forts. Okay, Bavaria's got to be careful. They've got somebody moving in on them. They'll take a negative river crossing if they attack them, so they definitely don't want to do anything. The Commonwealth's got a pretty big navy out there, and they really can't do anything with it. So let's see if we can actually trap their navy. We know that Muscovy will probably push their boats out if I can come up here and get their navy trapped. And Muscovy won that war. Good, good, good. We're just playing this very, very careful. Very careful indeed. And we won that, so we're going to go up here. I think... Nope, we can't march up there. Okay, we're just going to go for that province then. We want to take as much as we can. Okay, there we go. We're going to march up here and try to catch these guys. I could go join Bavaria. I probably should do that, but instead I'm actually going to push around this way and help Muscovy out. They did win that war, but they've got a lot of provinces taken, and I'm going to help siege them back. Take it. But I got to be careful. I don't want to split my army up too much, because if I get hit by a 70 stack or something, I'm going to hurt. got some territories coming under control of the Commonwealth. That's okay. Okay, so my fleet has them pretty much boxed in. They'd have to go through me to escape. I'm going to attempt to hit them with my fleet. Hopefully Georgia pushes their boats out as well. I will need all of the help I can get. We can see here they're kind of joining forces, so I need to be careful. Okay, they're over there. Where is Muscovy's army and where is it going? It is marching more towards the north, probably to take these back. They already have forces up there taking that back. They honestly are fine. Why don't we come down here and siege this then? We'll keep our army somewhat close. Or, better yet, why don't you go over there and do that? 3% right now. Anybody interested in suing for white peace so we can get... Okay, not you. How about the Commonwealth? You want some white peace? Probably not. I didn't think so. Anybody we can get out is great, but nobody is interested in leaving, it looks like. Not yet anyways. And then Persia. You wouldn't even take a white peace. That's hilarious. Okay, well, we'll see what you'll take in a little bit when I just completely obliterate you. Make me so angry sometimes. Alright, yes, Georgia did push their fleet out. Or, Muscovy did. I'm sorry, Muscovy did push their fleet out. Georgia did not, but that's okay. It doesn't make a difference because we did win that naval battle. And they've only got one place to go, so we're going to chase them right there. Bavaria is actually going to hit those guys. That's kind of scary. They're going to get a negative river crossing, I'm pretty sure. I will go ahead and send my troops out to help them. That should make a little bit of a difference. 42k troops coming though, so maybe not that much of a difference. No, we're not going to win. Not with these troops coming down. Oh wait, they changed course. Oh, that's huge. That's a big deal that those guys changed course. It's a very big deal. And I'm fighting these guys over here. I probably should have paid better attention to that, but that's okay because we knew that was a small army anyways. Do got 11k coming in, but we just won it at the last minute. I'm going to stay there, and yep, just like I expected, they're going to reroute that army. They do have 24k coming up. I'm going to stay there though because they are coming for me, and I want to get I want them to get the penalty for the negative the river crossing. So we're going to let that be a thing. And actually, while that's being a thing, let's just go ahead and march another army over there as well. They actually changed direction because of that, so we'll go straight to here. 7% now, good. And we did defeat their army, so Bavaria is moving through. I would like it if they re-siege my territory back. They may actually be kind of going around to do that. We don't know yet. And once Muscovy gets some of their territory back, that's going to greatly improve the war score. Actually, if Bavaria can push their fleet out, I can completely destroy it. That would be perfect. The Commonwealth is trying to get some of that territory back. If I could come down here actually too, and actually Bosnia is doing it. If Bosnia can siege one of their territories, that should actually maybe even get me a white peace. Now, probably not with Hassa, but if they can get the Motan or Gujarat, that might help. And they actually have extremely low war enthusiasm. They will white peace. Let's do it. Alright, so they white peaced out of the war. That helps us a lot. So we're just going to wait and see if we can get anybody else to white peace out. Because that'll be pretty huge if we can do that. So there goes their 12k stack there. That's pretty awesome. We're going to try to hit this army then and see if we can take them. Are we going to catch them? We're not, so we're going to stay there and actually siege that back and move this army. Why don't we come up and help Muscovy a little bit? If we can help them win some of their territory back, that'll actually drive the war score up. So far, so good. Don't want to talk too much out my a-hole because we still got the Commonwealth just still rocking out with a massive army. What do they got right now? 125,000 troops. Manpower has dropped considerably. So hasn't mine. Austria's actually got them outnumbered. Muscovy has no manpower, but they do have a lot of troops left. Let's hope that they can hold on. And Persia is pretty much all but obliterated from manpower. I just need to wipe up their last remaining forces if I can. Trying to siege this back, and I just did. Let's go down into Persian territory maybe. I'd like to get Multan out of the war, but they're all the way over there. But we'll come down to Persian territory, maybe. Or maybe we'll just keep taking Persian land. Whilst I come up here and try to help Muscovy out. Bavaria's army is over here, and the Commonwealth is pushing forward. But we do have 18% down there, so things are going pretty good. Mainly just doing well right now simply because of the fact of how much armies I have rolling around. Multan, will you sue for peace yet? Not yet, but their war score is going to drop soon, especially if they lose any more forces. We know the Commonwealth definitely won't, but let's talk to Persia and see what they're looking at for peace. They would obviously take a white peace, but we know we want this, this, and this. So peace offer value is 37. We got a war score of 18%. You know what? I think we're going to be able to pull this off. So let's keep pushing into their territory and grabbing more land. A big thing is keeping all of these guys happy. You can see Muscovy's got a pretty high war exhaustion. Their war enthusiasm extremely low. It's very possible that they might peace out. If they do, that's going to hurt us a lot. So we need them to not peace out. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. I do have a lot of free diplomats. Let's go ahead and send some diplomats out and about to some of my allies to sort of rally together their strength and encourage them to fight on. And then Muscovy, yeah, I was going to give you ducats, but I'm actually in debt right now. I have a loan, so I'm not going to do that. I guess we will continue to take Persian territory because that's really going to be the only thing that wins us this war. That and maybe Basa or Bosnia forcing Hassa out of the war. That could be pretty awesome. And then if I can actually help take back some of Muscovy's provinces, that could potentially help us out, actually. I would love to see the Commonwealth go to war with somebody else. What if Austria jumped in right now or something, or Hungary? That would be the greatest thing ever. Then, guarantee the right to command armies. The ability has to gain 10 loyalty, but lose 15 loyalty. Birth, and your army tradition minus 1%. Can't have him really gain influence. We can have him lose influence, though. Can I get a general with that yet? Now that I had him lose influence? 70 grant generalship. It would go back up to 80, right? No, they gain 20 influence. It would go up to 90. Alright, we're going through and taking back Muscovy's land for them. That should kind of make them feel a little better. Yep, war enthusiasm's back up there at high. Their war exhaustion's extremely horrifying. But if we can keep war enthusiasm nice and high, that'll be great. And keeping that high is basically just taking, helping them keep their provinces. Oh, we can see Persia's got their army floating around. Hassa losing some territory. Let's talk to them if we can force them out of the war. Now we can't. Okay, Bosnia. We'll just hold that for a bit. That might actually help us. Okay, their war enthusiasm is actually high, so whatever. Kind of want to split my army, but I don't. Medium again. I gotta help balance that for them. I think I'm gonna come crush Persia's army. You know, it would be really nice if I took their capital. Their war enthusiasm is just too high for a white peace, and the Commonwealth is as well. War exhaustion's up there, but they're still just... We'd have to take more territory from them. Lost what siege of Prague? Where? They're sieging stuff back? Somewheres. Go catch that army. Bavaria, did you lose your army? It looks like you did lose a lot of troops, but you're still hanging in there, just barely. Muscovy seems to be pretty weak too, actually. I'm wondering if I should take some territory from this war and wait. I don't know. I'm pushing it. I really just want to take all 4 at once. 37 and 18. Or so close. Might send some places off. I could blockade down here a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I wish Bosnia would do some blockading. Try to keep Muscovy into the war. Where is their army? Where is Muscovy's army? There it is. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. There we go. 19%. The war score should be helping. Or the holding the Cossacks helping. Holding the war gore, that is. They are going this way with a pretty large army. I'm going to crush this 17k. And then probably go for that 30k stack. Hopefully somebody will join me. I could use the extra help. Oh boy. Bosnia, they're losing their army. They did get a negative river modifier. If they send that 3k troops there, it might have helped a little bit. That was actually fairly close. Because the Commonwealth had them pretty outnumbered. Alright. Muscovy, I helped you out a little bit. I really should help you more because Persia, you're not getting this back. I don't know why you're not sieging that back because Persia's actually, them actually doing that to you, taking those territories is probably hurting our war score. How much is it hurting? Not by a lot, although I see a 2 in there. Where is that province? Because I'll take that one back then. In fact, if I just take the one back with the fortress, that will help. It looks like it's this one, right? No, it's like... Oh, it's this one up here. If I take that one back with a fort, most of these should come back to them automatically. Or at least that one will. I think it's the ones that border it that come back around. Come on, hurry up and freaking crush Persia's army already. There we go. Alright, the Commonwealth will probably be coming towards me any minute now. They're taking back most of their own territory. I need to just go through here and just siege up as much of this as I can. I'm about to do a carpet siege real quick, but I want to wait. Okay, will these guys join me if I hit this massive army? That's the question. Can I get them to join me? Who's here? Hassah's here, Matan's here. If I hit that army, I can maybe drive some of their war score low. I just need people to help me. I'm waiting for that 31k stack to leave. Okay, they are coming this way. I'm going to move in. They're probably going to turn around. But it looks like these guys might join me, so... They are going to join me. So if I crush this army real quick, that might give me a little bit more war score. I'm really hoping if I take this back, it gives me more war score too. I might only be able to take 2 of these provinces. I might have to continue this war one more time. I don't want to stay in this too long because the Commonwealth's bouncing back. Bavaria is pretty much destroyed. Yep, Bavaria is destroyed. The Commonwealth is bouncing back. Muscovy's pretty much about to drop out of the war. Georgia's helping me. We are taking a lot of this, but it's really only a matter of time. There it is. Muscovy pieced out. So, with Muscovy piecing out, Multan might white piece. They will. Let's pull them. Let's let them white piece real quick. That gives me 25%. It's not going to be enough, is it? It's not going to be enough. So close. So close. It's only going to be enough for me to take 2 of these. I want to take 4. Well, what I'm going to do is, I am at the end of this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and think about this and what I want to do. And then I will come back with my mind made up and I will decide what the next best step is. However, thank you for joining me. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode and I look forward to seeing you next time.